Hello, guys. It's a grade 5, mission 5, lesson 9, exit ticket. So I'm reusing the old paper, so will be with me. All right. Um, so number 1 says solve 400ths and plus means and 800ths. So when you say 4 and 8, that makes 12. So that is 12. But what they are? They are 12 hundredths. So when you think about that place value, 10 are needed to make the bigger value. So you can say if you have 12 hundredths, it's same if you have like 12 pennies, that will make 1 dime. That is logic into it. So if you have 12 hundredths, 10 hundredths will make 1/10, and then you will have a 200 extra. How you can connect that with the value, money value, you can see if you have 12 pennies, 10 pennies can make one dime, and then 2 pennies will be extra. So that would be the answer on this one. So this 400 plus 800 is equal to 0.12 if you needed to see that. So 1/10 and 200. Okay, B. There's a 64 hundredths and 800ths. So 64 plus 8 is 72. 72 what? Hundredths. Now remember the 10 hundredths will make 1/10. So you have 70. So that means you have 70 pennies. You can make 7 dimes or 7/10. And then 200 will be extra. So when you see that your number is 72 hundredths, we have 0 wholes and we have 7/10 and 200 or 72 hundredths. Okay, that was number 1. And then number 2 says solve using the standard algorithm. So what that means, standard algorithm, is when you add like you normally adding the place values. So it's really important that you know the decimal when you add numbers. With the decimal needs to be aligned. So if this is a $2.40, I like to use the lines for the place values. So those are hundreds and tens and ones. So I'm gonna now first, and I'm done with the first number. I place that 2 and 40 hundredths. Now I need to add 1 whole and 8 tenths. So first thing I like to put decimal first. So now to the left are my wholes. I only have 1 whole. And then to the right, I have 8 tenths. So I place my second number that I need to add. So put it plus together. And now, because here 8 dimes is also as 80 pennies. So I am allowed to add 0 there, so I can easily add 0 plus 0 makes 0. 4 tenths and 8 tenths really makes 12 tenths. But remember from before, 12 tenths here, 12 tenths is 1/10 and 2. So this you have 12 tenths, that will make 1 whole dollar, and you will have 2 tenths left. The decimal has to be in line. So if I draw a line, it's going to be right there. And now I have, so if you have $2.40 and you add $1.08, you can change those dimes into 80 pennies and then add them normally like you would do in the third grade. The hundredths, the tenths, sum of tenths can make you a new whole, so that makes 4 and 20. So that is 4 and 20 hundredths. You can also see this as answer 4 and 2 tenths because 20 hundredths is same as 2 tenths. 20 pennies is same as 2 dimes. That is A. Now we're going to do B. And B, I'm going to move it a little bit here. So it's 36 whole dollars and 25 pennies. So I like use money, but you can also use your math and decimal language. So we can say here is 3 tenths, 6 ones, 2 tenths, and 5 hundredths, and we need to add. Now put the decimal first. On this, we just wrote this number, 36 and 25. Now 8 wholes is our next. So we have 8 wholes in 67 hundredths. 67 hundredths. Now we can underline and add. Okay. $8 do not have any $10, so I can put 0 there if I want. So that is the same thing. It's a placeholder, empty, because 8 ones do not have any tens. So that means then I can now add 7 plus 5 makes 13, 12, sorry, 12. 2, I remember 1, which I make 1. So if you have 5 pennies and 7 pennies, that will make 12 pennies. And then 12 pennies will make 1 tenth or 1 dime. So now we have 1 plus 2 plus 6, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you will have 9 dimes or 9 tenths. We need a decimal in the line, and then we need 8 and 6 more. So 8 plus 6 equals 14. So 4, I remember I made 1. I made 1 $10. So $6 plus $8 makes $14. So $14 has 1 10 and 4 ones. So altogether, this is 3 plus 1 more, that's 4 tenths. So final answer is 44 wholes and 92 hundredths. Or we can say $44.92. So the final answer here is $44.92 hundredths. Or if we don't use money, we can say 36 wholes and 25 hundredths plus 8 wholes and 67 hundredths is the same as 44 wholes and 92 hundredths. And that was standard algorithm of adding decimal numbers. And it was Mrs.Z, and I hope that you like it. All right, guys. Here you go. That is